It started over an ordinary dinner, the kind where the clinking of cutlery filled the silence between us. She looked up from her plate, a nervous smile tugging at her lips, and said, almost too casually, "I'm pregnant." For a moment, the world seemed to freeze. My fork hovered midair, forgotten, as confusion swept over me. I searched her face, hoping for some hint that this was a joke, a cruel, misplaced attempt at humor, but found none. How could this be? We hadn't been intimate in months. Our relationship had slipped into a quiet, detached rhythm. Polite small talk, separate routines, separate sides of the bed. There was no hostility between us, just an emptiness that had grown so gradually I stopped noticing it. Until now, pregnant, I repeated, my voice slow, careful, as if speaking too fast might shatter whatever illusion she was clinging to. She gave a little giggle and shrugged. Yeah, I guess you must have passed out or something. The words came out light, almost playful, but her eyes didn't match the smile. There was fear there, guilt, maybe even regret. I nodded, forcing a hollow laugh, pretending I wasn't crumbling inside. The rest of dinner passed in a blur. That night, I lay in the dark, staring at the ceiling, sleep a distant possibility. My mind ran in endless loops, trying to find an explanation that didn't lead to the conclusion I was already dreading. I wasn't angry. Not yet. I wasn't hurt. I was just numb, stunned by the impossibility of what she'd said. Morning came, but peace didn't. Over coffee. I tried to sound casual, as though the question didn't carry the weight of my sanity on it. So, how far along are you? She hesitated just a second too long. I think about 6 weeks. 6 weeks. The math was brutal. 6 weeks ago, we weren't even sharing a bed, let alone each other's bodies. The knot in my chest tightened. But still, I clung to hope, fragile and foolish. Maybe there had been some forgotten night, some moment lost to stress or fatigue. But deep down I knew. I'd known the second she said it. After that, everything changed. She grew distant in new ways, guarded, defensive. When I asked gentle questions, hoping to feel involved, to understand, I got clipped answers, vague and irritated. Doctor's appointments were suddenly private. Symptoms she wouldn't share. It was like she was building a fortress, and I was standing outside, watching the walls rise higher with each passing day. I didn't confront her, not at first. I watched. I waited. I prayed I was wrong. But the truth has a way of forcing its way out. One evening, she left her phone on the kitchen counter while she showered. I wasn't snooping. I swear I wasn't. But when the screen lit up, the message glared at me like a spotlight on a crime. I'm scared he's going to find out. I thought you said you were careful. Everything I tried not to believe hit me all at once. My heart plummeted. My hands shook. The world seemed to tilt, and for a second, I felt like I might fall right through the floor. She came out of the bathroom, hair damp, face fresh. She stopped cold when she saw me holding her phone, saw my expression. There was no shouting, no slammed doors. I just asked, quietly, brokenly, whose is it? The silence that followed was deafening. It said everything words couldn't. Finally, she sank onto the couch and confessed. A one-time mistake, she said. Someone from work. She hadn't meant for it to happen, hadn't meant for it to spiral out of control. She didn't expect to get pregnant. She panicked. She tried to pretend, to hold on, hoping maybe we could find a way through it. But what does through it even mean when the very foundation beneath your feet has crumbled? That night, I packed a bag. I didn't know where I was going, only that I couldn't stay. I needed space, time, a breath of air that wasn't thick with lies and betrayal. Divorce? Forgiveness? I didn't have answers. I just knew I couldn't go on pretending everything was okay when nothing was. It's been months now. She still reaches out, still sends messages I mostly don't answer. I don't know what I want yet, but I know this. When the truth comes to light, no matter how hard you try to keep it buried, It leaves a scar that no soft joke or nervous smile can ever erase.